Hello, everyone. How are you? Sunday morning, day 7. Yay! My voice still somewhere lost. I still try to find it, but I'm gonna pull through. Yes. All right. So I hope you already had a nice Saturday, nice start of the weekend. And as you see, the clock is back 1 hour, winter time, and it's light now. The I remember here the whole week when it was all dark, and now it's light. So let's dive into this Sunday, Secret Week, the last day. Aww. Anyway, so very, very welcome again. I'm very excited for tonight because tonight I'm gonna end this Secret Week with a bang. And I believe that you just have to bear with me and with my voice because I think this is going to be the voice for my ever first online masterclass. The universe wanted me to sound like this, right? Anyway, I thank you for being here. Even if you just saw one of the videos, I am very grateful. If you saw more, awesome. And I know some of you have seen them all, and I couldn't be more humbled by your support, but also with your comments, telling that this is something that you really want to hear. So that makes me feel really good, and it feels like I'm in the flow. And I want to thank you for that. All right, secret number 7. This is the secret that you've been all waiting for. I know I had. Consistency will bring you the gold. I think I said it in the first secret already. Consistency will bring you the gold. And this just takes me back to my days as a professional dancer. Because as a dancer, you need to rehearse a choreography over and over and over to really get it into your body, to get aligned, right, with the steps. And if then for some reason, the next show after the premiere, is 2 days or maybe a week or maybe even a month happens, then you need to rehearse again, or you need to keep rehearsing to keep it into your body, right? It's not like, oh, I have the choreography now, I get it and it's done. No, because a constant practice is the key for your memory, actually, right? And to do it in an automatic, natural way. And when it gets natural, that means that you've rehearsed a lot as a professional dancer. But I found out that not only this applies to dancing, but it applies to everything. And it especially connects with a spiritual practice, the daily me time moment that that I wrote a whole book about. Yay! So you gotta do the work. You gotta do the work. And that scares a lot of people because fear and doing the work, it's like, no, 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 because the fear in your mind doesn't want you to grow. It doesn't want you to flow because it's so afraid that it will lose its power over you. That difficult word, that influence over you, fear doesn't want to lose it. So all this, I'm speaking as a dancer and speaking as a dancer learning a choreography because that's where I come from. But I hope you can change it and apply it in whatever way you want to do it. The only outcome is that a consistent practice will bring you the gold. And in the end, we are all looking for the easy way out, right? Oh, give me a magic pill and I want to be changed. I don't want to do the work. And or put a cream on my body and it's done. But if you've got a rash or something, you have to apply this cream maybe for a week, 3 times a day, and you got to do the work to get your skin smooth again, right? This is how life works. So it also works with implementing a new habit. And when the old habit doesn't work for you anymore or is unhealthy, and why am I doing this? It's unhealthy and it makes you unhappy. If you're unhappy right now with the quality of your life, then you need to maybe cut something out of your life. If you always will wake up and you're very negative or very insecure, that insecurity is not you, but it's blocking you from being the happy and healthy you that you truly are, right? So you need to work on that insecurity. The insecurity needs to phase out and you get confidence in return. And you do this with a constant practice. And not only when you feel good, no, constant practice, spiritual practice, you do that to maintain the freedom of being healthy and authentic when shit hits the fan or pan, or how do you say it in English? You know, in stressful moments. That is when you want to stay authentic and make authentic choices, right? Okay, so I need you, if this is you, if you really need to change in some sort of way, if you really want to become a happier and healthier person, if you really want to feel enlightened, then this is again what I say in my classes again. In the moment, right here, right now, cut for this moment, just cut every cords with the past and stop worrying about the future. Really become present. And in this moment, it is time for you to step up, to show up, and to own your moment. Because no one else's, this is your moment. And you have the choice what to do with it. So you can be a victim or you can take responsibility. Yes? And this is hard to do. This is not easy. And I'm not telling you that it's easy. No one promised me that life is easy, right? But life can be happy. It doesn't have to be heavy. So, commitment, yes. In my own practice, my own life, but also as a coach, working now with so many people, I know that commitment is hard. To commit to a practice, to something new in your life is hard. I mean, just think about a diet or an exercise, or you've got all these plans out, you know, on your to-do list, and at the end of the day, you didn't really do them. It is hard to commit to something new. But if your life, happy life depends on it, or your healthy life depends on it, yeah, then you really need to step up, show up, and own it. You know, start something new. And this happens with a wake-up call. I had my wake-up call in 2010, 11. Carl, my husband, had his wake-up call in 2013 when an abscess in his brain paralyzed his whole half body. But I hope for you, it doesn't have to go that far, right? I hope for you, you can realize right now that you need to do something. And I've worked with a lot of customers now, clients that come here and they want to have that magic pill, and that changing, I'm enlightened forever. And when they realize it's not a magic pill and they have to do the work, they kind of back out. Oh shit! Disappointment. And you know, when someone realizes that, this is a response I get. Oh yeah, but I know that already, so I don't have to do it. I know it already. Well, listen, knowing isn't the same as doing. Knowing isn't the same as doing. And if you are a know-it-all, oh, I know it, I know everything, but you're not applying it, right? Then you're in here and not in here. This is knowing, this is doing. So if you're always here, you need to go here. Yes, stress, trust. Awesome. Okay. Also, what happens is people say all of a sudden when they realize they need to commit and do something, then they say, "Oh, no, you know what? I feel fine. All the stuff I just mentioned. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Actually, I don't need to do this, right?" And you just talked about how stressful your life is, right? And as a result, how severe your issues are right now. But the moment when they realize they need to do something, and this is also a lot of the moment when the investment comes in, is they get, oh no, stop, and then normally it's blocked, and I cannot reason anymore. I cannot connect with them anymore because the fear took over. This is totally fear trying to block you from changing, because as you change towards the light, enlightenment, fear knows that it will be going on to the back seat and it will lose power, right? So, as I mentioned, Carl, my husband, and myself, we organized over 14 business retreats in Italy and in South Africa. And Carl had a lot of enrollment calls. And again, the moment when normally the investment comes in, but when they realize, oh my God, I really need to do it, fear takes over. Fear takes over. Uses that investment like, no, that's his reason to go. That's why it's connected with the investment. But basically what it comes down, it has nothing to do with the investment. It has everything to do with, you cannot handle this. You cannot do this. You will fail. That is what fear is telling you. And we believe it. And that's why we say no. That's why we don't go along with our growth, with our flow, right? So if you resonate with this right now, then please talk to your fear right now. Talk to your mind and say no, because if you don't want to do the practice, that's fine, but don't make it fear being behind the steering wheel. I want you to have an authentic decision. Practice, no, I don't want it. I'd rather stay here or find something else to do to become enlightened. So, to become more enlightened, you really need to start a spiritual practice. Now, I've shown it. Ooh, I'm so proud. This is my Dutch book, De Kracht van Me-Time. Basically, it's the power of me-time. Kracht means power. And it's 200 pages where I explain my spiritual journey. And so I wrote a whole book about being committed. And that's why I believe I am a very good guide for everyone starting in this spiritual journey, in this path, of awakenings and aha moments and changing perception. Sorry. So I wrote the book, The Power of Me Time. It's about my spiritual journey, and it's intended to show the reader my steps and my practices that help me get out of my addictions, depression and low self-esteem. Yes, proof. This is what worked for me. And I'm so sorry it's not still available in English. I'm working on it. But for the Dutch people that are watching De Kracht van Me-Time, you can order it at my website. Go to jjvanzon.com or jjvanzon.nl and you'll find the pink button. Press it and there's the book. All right. So you can say I'm a bit of an expert now in guiding people to start doing, to start committing. And if you feel you need to explore more spiritual tools, if you're having fun with this, if it's like, yes, this is nice, this is me. And also, if you feel fed up with stress, I remember back then I was so done with stress. I was so done with this version of me, and I wanted to change. I was desperate. And you're done with fear calling the shots, and you really want to find your authenticity so you can make authentic choices. And if you feel that now is the time to start doing, but you need some guidance, then please show up tonight for my online masterclass. I know my voice is not already there, but I will show up. I show up for you. Yes, I've got something amazing planned. We're going to go through the whole week. I'm going to give you something interesting as well that I believe that can change and really guide you, really help you in your own step of creating your own practice that will give you enlightenment. And a lot of times, like the secrets, if you start doing these secrets, will give you immediate enlightenment, right? You know, and this is all about first the knowing, but then you got to do it. And tonight is all about committing and doing. So I'd love for you to sign up for the online masterclass tonight. If you can attend tonight, I will send you a replay. My husband Carl will be there. He will make sure that all the technical bits will go smoothly. So I will send you a replay, but you have to sign up so I can send you that replay. The link is in the copy here around this video, in this post, and sign up. I'll see you tonight, or send you the replay. And yeah, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun. It's not only gonna be very heavy and etc. No, it's gonna be fun, because if you've been here, if you've seen me the whole week, you know that I am I'm flamboyant. I'm special. Yes, we are all special. So I hope to see you tonight at my online masterclass, and sign up for it. Otherwise, I wish you a wonderful Sunday and hope to see you soon. Again, if you want to if you have questions, just leave a comment here or email me at hello@jjvanzon.com, and we'll talk. Yes, we'll talk. All right. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll hopefully see you tonight. Big kiss. Namaste.